Hey guys, I'm excited to share with you my journey of how I turned $1,000 into $500,000 in the last bull run at the age of 23. It was a long journey and I learned a lot of valuable lessons from it, and I can't wait to share them with you. Back in 2018, when I was a freshman in college, I received a scholarship of $1,000. As someone who was always fascinated with Bitcoin, I knew exactly what to do with that money. I had missed an opportunity to buy Bitcoin back in 2013 because my dad didn't have a credit card. Being in a middle class family in the early 2010s in India didn't really help. On top of that, I was in the 7th standard, I didn't know shit about finance. But this time, I seized the opportunity to invest in it, plus the market had crashed just recently. So the timing was nearly perfect back in 2018. So a little bit of a backstory. I was always on the lookout for side hustles to make some extra money. I tried my hands on running a motivation page like Millionaire Mentor, tried TikTok pages, freelance design work. I even tried my hands at event management and didn't really work out. So around the same time that I received my scholarship, I decided to try my hands on an Instagram page one more time, but this time in a different niche. I stumbled upon this Instagram page called Crypto Explorer, which was the biggest Instagram crypto page back at that time, but it only had 75,000 followers, while other niches had millions. I knew that this was my chance to enter something that was really big, but also something that not a lot of people knew about. It was a niche that was trending but was also at its infancy back then, and looking back into it now, that was one of the best decisions I had ever made in my life. So I started my own Instagram page based on crypto education and news. It was a lot of hard work in the beginning, trust me. It took me 6 months to get to just 10,000 followers, but it definitely got easier after that. I posted around 3 to 4 times a day, joined engagement groups and whatnot. By the time I had made it to around 25,000 followers, I started getting sponsorships. Initially it was like $20, $40, but it kept on increasing as my follower base increased. By the time I was up to 40,000 followers, I was earning like $750 a month. And guess what I did with all that money? I bought more Bitcoin. I was on a roll and ready to take things to the next level. In 2019, DeFi was popping like crazy. Compound, Maker and other DeFi coins were just skyrocketing. I started diversifying my portfolio and got to around $30,000. That was an insane amount of money for me at that age, and I was feeling confident and excited about the future. But 2020 changed everything.
Serious new virus.
Coronavirus.
Because of COVID-19, the markets crashed. I realized that I needed to adapt to the new market conditions if I wanted to be successful in this market. I decided to invest in technical analysis courses and a lot more in books and other courses in that year. I learned a lot of things that have now become an important part of my trading strategy. But as the year progressed, I realized that nothing was quite as powerful as the almighty FOMO. For those of you that don't know what FOMO is, it basically stands for fear of missing out. It's when you see things going up only and become restless and excited and throw in a lot more money that you can afford in the hopes of making insane returns, seeing everybody else around you making a lot of money. Big mistake. I ended up buying a lot of dog shit coins. One of them was called Shiko Hokkaido Inu. Can you believe it? 5k into a coin called Shiko Hokkaido Inu. They all went to zero. I got absolutely wrecked and I was left with around $10,000. And to make matters worse, I got hacked that year. I had left some funds in a hot wallet in MetaMask and stored the seed phrase in Evernote. Really stupid move on my part. I lost around 6k. I'll post a link to the video somewhere over here if you want to know what exactly happened. But I learned something really valuable from it. Always use a ledger. Anyways, so I was down bad at this point of time, but I didn't stop looking for opportunities. I had invested in a couple of Polkadot parachain auctions back in 2020. So in 2021, I was able to make back my $30,000. Around the same time, NFTs began popping up everywhere. I missed the blue chip ones on Ethereum like Bored Ape Yacht Club early on, but I did manage to catch a couple of good 3 to 4x's. Around the same time, Solana NFTs started popping as well. I still remember I bought some Solana punks and minted a couple of Degenerate Ape Academies. Back then, you could literally buy a poop image of an NFT and make a 2x immediately. It was just crazy back then. I was up 6 figures just trading Solana NFTs. Crazy times. In late 2021, all I was doing was researching NFTs and minting and buying and selling them. Then one fine day, I was lurking in the Bored Ape Yacht Club Discord and I found an announcement that was kind of like a hint for mutant and kennel owners. Now back then, everyone was just focused on the flagship Bored Ape Yacht Club collection, and I was surprised to see that no one had really paid attention to the announcement. Now to me, that was a crazy opportunity. I decided to scoop up a mutant and a kennel. A few days later, they announced the drop of ApeCoin and other site Meta. They also announced that if you paired up a kennel and a mutant, you would receive bonus ape coins. My bag started skyrocketing. My portfolio peaked at around $500,000 before the launch of other site. It was crazy and I was feeling on top of the world. I can't even explain the feeling to you guys. Now to be honest, I am almost down $150,000 since then. But winning and losing is part of the game. And to be fair, 2022 has been an absolute wreckage. So if anyone tells you that they haven't lost even a bit of money in 2022, they're probably lying. And now it's 2023 and here I am sharing my journey with you guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click on the like button. Honestly, this is just the beginning for me. And this bull run, I'm looking at making probably close to $5 million if I play my cards right. If you want to join me on my journey, I'll be sharing everything on this YouTube channel right here. So just hit the subscribe button. Also, if you want to know what I'm exactly doing in this market before I post it on YouTube, then make sure to follow my Twitter at The Crypto Hike. I also have a newsletter that I send out every week with actionable steps to stay ahead of the herd. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you soon.